Welcome back to Seagull Style Season 2. What an unbelievable season that was. We'll be taking a look at that in a bit of detail in just a moment. Plus, we'll be welcoming our new signings as we prepare for Champions League football. Come on! We'll also be saying goodbye to a few old faces, and we'll be getting the first couple of games of the Premier League underway. Thank you all for watching thus far. Please remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and leave a comment underneath. I'm absolutely loving reading your thoughts and hearing about how you're getting on in your own saves. I'm going to increase the regularity of videos for Season 2. I want this save to go really far into the future, 10, 20 years. So I've got to pull up my socks and get on with it. Therefore, going forward, it will be every Saturday morning and every Wednesday morning at 11 AM. All right, enough waffle. Let's get into it.
Some people are on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is now.
Shit! Did you see that? He must have a foot like a traction engine.
That's the avenue!
Maggie Thatcher, can you hear me? Maggie Thatcher, you boys took the hell of a beating.
Torres to give Chelsea a place in the Champions League final. The headline has been written.
What a season that was on the final day of the season, pipping Arsenal to that 4th place spot, meaning we get Champions League football this year. Amazing stuff. You can see Forest, Bournemouth, Leicester got relegated, Liverpool, champions of England. Ugh, yuck. The 2 Manchester teams above us, Arsenal, Tottenham and Chelsea, make up the rest of the European spots. But crucially, 4th place was ours. Champions League. You're having a laugh. Let's have a quick look at last season. We kicked off with 2 stonking wins. 4-0 against Nottingham Forest, a Yorke hat-trick on his debut. 5-1 against Newcastle. Absolutely stonking performance. It went really well for most of the season. And then we had this real awful dry patch here where we faced Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, all in really quick succession. And we paid the price for that. It then led to a horrible slump in form, which really set us back. But we started to pull it back again from this 3-2 victory at West Ham. We then went on a bit of a run. We lost to Man United, but 2-0 Everton, 3-1 Newcastle, 1-0 Forest, 5-0 Wolves, 4-1 Tottenham, 3-2 Southampton, 5-2 City, 3-2 Bournemouth, 4-2 Arsenal, and 3-2 Villa. Then moving in, 1-0 Liverpool, 2-0 loss to Crystal Palace, just to rank up the tension a bit. Leicester 3-0 victory, lost 5-2 to Fulham somehow, but then a 3-1 victory at Brentford rounded it out. So given that we've got Champions League football coming up, we've had to strengthen the side quite a lot. We've also had some high-profile departures, the big one being Alexis McAllister. Arsenal came in with a bid of about 40 million. I said no way. McAllister threw his toys out the pram. He was not happy at all, demanding to leave. Arsenal came in with another bid of about 50 odd. I negotiated it up to 71 and I reluctantly accepted. It's a massive loss for us. He was a fantastic player for us last year, did brilliantly. And as you can see now, he's worth 110 to 156 million pounds, but he had to go. In his place, I've signed this youngster, Arda Güler, who appears to be the future of football. He's not very good physically. He's quite weak physically. But technically, look what a technician this guy is. He is missing out on that tackling stat, which we saw in action quite a lot for Alexis McAllister, winning the ball high up the pitch. But I couldn't say no to this guy. We managed to get him for about £4 million, rising to 12 over a few years. And I think it's a bargain. This one's a bit of a shiter, unfortunately. My scouts recommended him as a 5-star future prospect and glowing opinion of him. I signed him from Aston Villa for £1.5 million. It's not very much. He's gone down to 2.5. I really don't understand what... Mash, will you settle down? Oi, settle down. Oi! I really don't understand what they're thinking. So I'm quite disappointed with this one, but he's here now, so let's make it work. Rafa Penafort. I've also spent in this season £7.5 million, rising to about 30 for this guy, Luis Felipe, who I believe is a world-class centre-back. Look at him. absolutely world class. I think he's by far our best defender. And we've got Lewis Dunk, and I'm saying that. Next up, Julian Weigl, who we've signed for £7 million. A decent midfield technician. He's got the tackling stat, which we like. He's going to be playing a lot deeper. He'll make a decent segundo volante, as long as I don't nerf that. I've got very high hopes for him. Very good technically, with a bit of strength and a bit of tackling about him as well. I like him. He could be a very big player for us this year. 27 years of age, £7 million, bargain. This is another one recommended by my scouts. At least he's retained his 5-star future rating. I don't know. He doesn't look that great, but they said he was the future of football. I've spent £8 million on him. One for the reserves. He can rest there for a while. Let's monitor him, see how he gets on. Settle down. What are you doing? As I'm reeling off all these numbers, it seems like I've spent loads of money, but it's because they're all spread out over many years. So what I've basically done is reduced my transfer budget for the next 4 years to 0. But it doesn't matter, because we've signed this guy, Valentin Carboni. Another 5-star future prospect, £8.5 million here. Look at him. For 18 years of age, he's definitely got something about him. And I believe in him. Good determination. Kind of got everything you need already in place. So yeah, I think he's a good signing. I'm going to try and send him out on loan. We've also, I think, an absolute bargain here. £11 million we paid for Valentin Rossier. And I think we have got ourselves a world-class right-back here. I cannot think of a better right-back that I have seen in the game. Look at him. Amazing. £11 million. And that's like 2.5 million this year and 9 million going forward or whatever. Very, very good deal. I've also signed another right-back, Max Aarons, who I said last year I was not going to sign because he wanted too much money. But hey, we're in the money now. Champions League. Right-back was a real problem position for us last year. We had one right-back recognised as Tariq Lamptey. And as good as he is, he didn't really perform to the best of his ability. He kept losing the ball during games. You could see him lose the ball an awful lot. So I think it's nice to give him a bit of competition. So he's now got Rossier and Aarons giving him competition there. Also thinking about succession planning for Lewis Dunk, who is approaching 32 now. Omar Alderete, a left-footed centre-back. He's got all of the standard centre-back stats, but you always look for the pattern. You go tackling, marking, heading, jumping, positioning, composure, concentration, bravery. Perfect. Anticipation. All those things. All at least 13. Importantly, he's got a 13 for passing as well, which is exactly what you need for a ball-playing central defender. Mashi's very excited about these signings. Yuri Tielemans we have signed. I'm very pleased with this. We got him for an absolute bargain of £31 million. Again, all of these have spread out over many years. So it's only actually a fraction of that it's cost us this year. That's how we can afford all these players. Yuri Tielemans, £31 million we spent on him. And just look at him. He's fantastic. He's going to be brilliant. I'm really looking forward to working with him. The biggest signing of the summer, I think, is Dani Olmo. He is going to be fantastic for us. He can play anywhere across that attacking midfield slot. And look at the stats. Off the ball, teamwork, vision, technique, first touch, dribbling, everything you want there. Not as fast as I remember him. I remember him being a bit faster than this, but you can't argue with his quality. Look at him. He's going to be fantastic. Brilliant signing. 35 million. Again, spread over a number of years. Finally, I've been getting a bit of stick for only having one goalkeeper. Here we are. We've got two now. Alex Ramiro, who I think is a very, very good signing. He's going to become my first choice over Robert Sanchez. Controversial, maybe. Different sort of goalkeeper. He's very much in the Ederson kind of style. He's a sweeper keeper. Look at that, 17 for passing. It's his best stat. And he's going to help us build attacks from the back. Start an attack as soon as you save the ball. That's the idea. He's going to be my first choice goalkeeper over Robert Sanchez. I've checked with Robert. He's all right with it. See, he's all right with it. Robert's all right with it. He doesn't mind. He understands. He recognises what the situation is. Excellent servant for us thus far, Robert, but I think Alex Ramiro is going to get the nod ahead of him. What do you reckon, mate? You happy with those? We've also got rid of some of the fluff. Mitoma, Miller, Gross, Connolly, Moda, Seema, Adingra, Zakiri, Alzate, Karbovnik, Laurent Tolaj. They've all made way. and have helped us raise 58 million plus the 71 from Alexis's transfer. Is the full set of transfers for the summer, in and out. Different looking team this year, isn't it? This, I think, is my first choice side. Arana, Alderete, Felipe, Aarons, Weigl, Tielemans, Sheldrup, Olmo, Mukoko, and a Yorke. I think that's my first choice side. Arsenal at home, they are not happy with us after last season. So I'm going big. We've gone Arana, Alderete, Felipe, Aarons. All three of those get their debut. Ramiro gets a debut in goal. Weigl gets a debut in midfield. Caicedo goes alongside him. Caicedo's not happy and wants to move, but he's stuck with us for the moment. Sheldrup at left wing. Olmo gets a debut as well in attacking midfield. Mukoko at right wing and a Yorke up top. Come on, boys. Let's see how the team knits together now. Lots of new faces. They might not know each other's style of play yet. There's a lot to learn. Let's show why we finished above them. It's a vastly improved side of ours, but will they play as well? Come on then. We've not really hit the ground running yet. They're feeling each other out, the boys. They're just trying to figure it out. Well held, Ramiro. He's done well so far. Oh, Sheldrup's lost out again. Not been good today, Sheldrup. Go on, prove me wrong. Oh, Yorke scuffs it. Sheldrup's injured. Leonardo comes on in place. I'll still turn in the screw a bit here. Don't like this. Oh, great save, Ramiro. Been excellent today. No, 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 no. He's offside. Please be off. Please be off. Goal awarded. No. Right, we've got to go for this. Shame for Ramiro that, because he's deserved a clean sheet today. It's been excellent. Dani Olmo straight away hits back. Love it. Goal on his debut. Stunning finish. Low drive. Excellent work. Come on. Plenty of time left. Oh. It's unfortunate. There's still plenty of time. 25 minutes. No good when you're playing like that, though. Goodness me. Well in. Lovely. Go on, Marcos. Get it in there. Oh, Caicedo off the bar. At least deserve a point out of this. We've played all right. Oh. There it is. I always keep getting confused. Ramos, it says. But his name's Luis Felipe. But that is Luis Felipe. He just goes by Ramos. Goal on his debut. Again, very nice. Let's win it. Let's win it. Come on. 90th minute. It's Dani Olmo. 2 goals today for Dani Olmo. And that one was on the stroke of 90 minutes. 3-2 to Brighton. Skov with the ball in. On as a sub. And Dani Olmo nods it in. Lovely. Oh, they hate us at Arsenal. They hate us. They do now. Good win. We're away at Burnley and I've gone for a full change. Pretty much every player on the pitch did not start the first game against Arsenal, with the exception of Ramiro and a Yorke. Here we go. Come on, boys. Oh my God. Weghorst has just scored against this expensively assembled team. Ah, come on, Arda. It says we're playing beautiful stuff, but I'm not seeing it. Oh my God, you've let him right through. Oh, Solly, how have you missed that? It was gaping. I'm sorry, but Dunk and Satalo have both been absolute shit today. Absolute shit. Constantly losing the ball. This is not good. I'm not liking where this is going. Oh, Purvis is injured. Okay. Lovely. Oh, Adagula. Got to go for this. Very attacking now. 10 shots we've had. One of them's been on target. Come on, get a draw at least. It's Burnley. Tielemans, what are you doing that for? Go on. Oh my God, Lewis Dunk, you are absolutely shit now. What's happened? Oh God. Disallowed, right. You got 3 minutes. Make it count. Go on, Marcos. Tariq. What can he do? Oh my God, there's nothing. We're done. We're done. We're a spent force. So bad. So disappointing. Oh. Go on. Oh. You got 10 seconds, hurry up. What are you walking to the ball for? Come on. Go on, Marcos. Oh, they are defending like gods. How have you just lost to Burnley? Embarrassing. What a joke. Oh, and De Zerbi, here he is, piping up. De Zerbi's piping up, but I feel that there's like a bit of a barbed nature to this comment. Asked about Barmies, De Zerbi says, I think he's doing a great job. It's not easy to come into a club and stamp your mark on things immediately, but he's done just that. You're only saying that because I took your job after you'd been in the job for 1 day. Stupinyan's out now. Good old Leighton f***ing Dingwall. Former Brighton manager Roberto De Zerbi has praised your tactical overhaul that has seen the club pick up a number of impressive results. What do you have to say in response to those comments? I'm surprised he knows what a capable tactician looks like. Roberto probably wants people to forget his dubious time in charge here. That should be enough for my editor. Speak to you soon, mate. Oh, brutal. Oh, good. The Champions League group has been drawn. And there we are. After all the fanfare, all the excitement, all the new signings, hundreds of millions of pounds spent, we lose 1-0 to Burnley. It's back to square one for me. We're going to go away, lick our wounds, and come back stronger next time. So I'll see you all on Wednesday at 11 AM. See you then. Cheers.